Do you know something about the travel regime between India and Nepal and India and Bhutan?
If we see the daily soap operas, they talk about the dynamics within a joint family. So, on the other hand, Turkish serials are showcasing more about the spread of an empire. Korean film industry is gaining a lot of popularity. We are seeing K-pop idols, both in music as well as TV shows. Darjeeling tea has a GI tag in the sense that the soil that is found in Darjeeling is unique, and that particular tea can be grown only in Darjeeling district.
Welcome to this mock interview. And we are a panel of four, and we will talk to you for half an hour to 40 minutes to get an assessment of your personality. And because your knowledge base has already been tested and that's been found to be good, that's why you've been called to the interview, right? Okay. West Bengal.
Yes.
And I see you were in St. Xavier's College. You
Yes.
study at Xavier's, one of it's a very highly regarded college, and like presidency, and so
Yes.
you must have heard of the Naxalite movement in your college. So
Yes, sir.
can you tell us a little about the Naxalite movement? Why was it called the Naxalite movement? And what happened? Very briefly.
So the movement, the Naxalite movement, started in the Naxalbari village, which is in the Darjeeling district. And so the movement was inspired by the ideas of Marxism that called for the revolutionary overthrowing of the government in order to establish a communist society. The younger generation, especially we saw that in schools and colleges, so especially in West Bengal, we have the party society culture where the people are inclined towards politics. So these ideologies could also be seen among student bodies in multiple institutions as well.
And Naxalbari is in a tea growing part of
Yes, sir.
Siliguri, I think, or no, New
So
Jalpaiguri,
in our district.
Siliguri. So the tea growing tea estates of West Bengal, very famous for Darjeeling, and
Yes.
tell us about some other states. Which are the other states in India which also grow tea?
So there is Assam, which is the largest producer of tea in India. So apart from that, so I think there is Kerala, where we see tea and coffee, but predominantly coffee, which is seen in the southern parts.
Kerala or Tamil Nadu? Which of them grows more tea?
So I'm not very sure on this.
Okay, all right. What are the main differences between Darjeeling tea and Assam tea?
So Darjeeling tea has a GI tag in the sense that the soil that is found in Darjeeling is unique, and that particular tea can be grown only in Darjeeling district. So it is also known as the champagne of teas and is known for the taste and the aroma. So on the other hand, Assam tea, while it is unique, it is still considered a little at a lower level than Darjeeling tea.
What do you like more?
So I prefer any tea. I do not have any specific choice.
Okay, all right. Tell me, what are the foreign countries that West Bengal borders?
So there is Bangladesh, which has the largest border with West Bengal. So then we have Nepal, and so apart from that, we also have Bhutan, which West Bengal is bordering.
Do you know something about the travel regime between India and Nepal and India and Bhutan?
So India and Nepal have a visa-free travel, whereby visas are not required to travel to the other territories. So I'm not very sure about the travel regime of. So I think both Nepal and Bhutan have visa-free travel facilities with India, but so I'm not very sure on this. I will have to read more on it.
So visas are not required, but are passports required or not?
So I think passports are required.
So why are passports required?
So for identity purposes, that we belong to this specific nation.
Yeah. Okay. You studied film studies.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me, who is your favorite Indian director and who is your favorite foreign director?
So I usually watch Bollywood movies. I don't really watch a lot of Hollywood movies. But some of my favorite directors, so there are many. I have watched a few movies of Satyajit Ray. And so currently I like the movies of, so there are multiple directors, but I like the movies of Rajkumar Hirani.
Mhm. And any non-Hindi film director that you may have, any other than Sajid Ray, the Bengali director, any other film director in other languages in India that whose films you may have seen and admired?
So I have not watched any regional movies as such.
So, what did you study in film studies? Was it about filmmaking, the craft of filmmaking, or was it about film appreciation, the appreciation of films?
So the idea was to study the production process. So multiple forms of which kind of shots should be used in which scenes, or what kind of camera angle should be there. So the major part of the syllabus dealt with that. And so apart from that, we used to study certain film schools that have developed over the globe. So for instance, we used to study, one of the most important aspects was German Expressionism. And so then we have Italian noir. So we used to study all that, and also the rise and fall of Bollywood cinema, how Bollywood has evolved over time.
Tell me, and it's not films; it's a related medium like TV serials.
Yes, sir.
Do you watch TV serials on OTT platforms?
So I watch sitcoms.
Okay. Why are Turkish serials so popular on OTT platforms?
So we have seen that Turkish serials are getting a lot of popularity. So I think one reason is that it is bringing a change in the medium, in the sense, in the story. Because if we see Indian TV serials, they are more or less dominated by the ideas of joint family. And if we see the daily soap operas, they talk about the dynamics within a joint family. So on the other hand, Turkish serials are showcasing more about the spread of an empire, specifically focusing on the spread of the Ottoman Empire. And so I think that brings a fresh perspective and a change, which maybe the audience is enjoying.
Can you name some major film producing countries in what is called the global south?
I'm sorry, sir?
Can you name some major film producing countries in what is called the global south, developing, countries of, let's say, Asia, Africa, Latin America? Any major film producing countries other than India? We, of course, have the largest film industry in the world.
Yes, sir. I think Korean film industry is gaining a lot of popularity. We are seeing K-pop idols, both in music as well as TV shows. So I think that is one industry that has gained popularity in the past few years.
Nigerian film. Have you heard of the Nigerian film industry? Nigeria is a large film industry.
Yes, but I haven't watched any movie from Nigeria.
Okay. Thank you, Saima.